Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're watching episode 7 of season 2 of The Expanse. The last one. Did I expect it to end with Draper, with Bobby, with Gunny? I don't know what we're calling her. Did I expect it to have a blue alien standing above her? No. I don't even know if that's what it was, but that's what it looked like. That's what they were leading me to believe. It could just be a reflection. It could be that she was delirious, like her mask was leaking. She might not have any oxygen. I don't know what's going on with her. I don't know what she saw. I don't know what that was about, but she lost her friends. She lost her captain. She is on Ganymede. Um, all I know is that they are. She was there to protect soybeans, and they make the alcohol there. Which I think no better place to die, right? Just stare up at Jupiter and hit one. I don't know, but interested to see where that goes. I'm sure, considering we're starting a new book, that it's going to launch into that story, and I'm really excited to get to know her better. I have been told by several friends who have watched the show that they love Gunny, Bobby, Draper. What are we calling her? I don't know. Whatever she starts to go by in the show is what I'm going to start calling her. We also had Holden kind of standing up to Fred Johnson and also believing that the proto molecule should be destroyed. Now, Amos was all for it. Alex thought we should give it to Mars, which I kind of questioned that a little bit. And I'm glad Holden said whoever has it's going to do something with it. So I'm glad he decided it should be destroyed. But at the same time, I'm also with Naomi thinking it still should be something that should be studied. And you never know if you're going to need it in the future, which is a horrible thing to say, but it's true. And she actually says that she's destroying it and sending it to the sun, and that's not where it goes. It stays put. She lied to Holden. Um, I know that there's going to be fallout from that. There's going to be repercussions, probably a breakup, which, I mean, they're a weird couple anyway. I think they're really together out of convenience and maybe some shared trauma. But I definitely don't think there's love there. That's, I hope I'm wrong. I am most of the time. Um, Alex and Amos kind of had a little bit of a tiff, even though they were very brotherly on the ship. And then when Amos decided to kick some guy's ass for Alex, I think he took the power out of Alex's hands, and that didn't sit well with Alex. So then when he tried to apologize, Amos defaces a Mars flag, thinking that it would be funny. I love him, but ooh, he is not good at reading people at all. And of course, Alex isn't happy with that, and he like mentions to Amos, like, like these people died on that pod to save your life. Like, can you not? I don't really know what Alex expected him to do other than to say I'm sorry. I don't feel that Amos personally needed to apologize to Alex about anything. I think they just needed to talk about why it shouldn't happen again. But that's just me. Now, Fred Johnson and Holden kind of have this conversation about, like he knows that the Rocinante stopped for 5 hours out in deep space. And, Holden says it's because of Miller, because of Semi, burial at sea, da da da, which is totally believable. But I really feel like Fred Johnson's going to try to find out where that was. And hopefully he doesn't find the Fred molecule, the proto molecule. I hate when my mouth gets ahead of my thoughts and then it just melds everything together. Anyway, if Fred gets that, that's not good because he's got Cotillard. Is it Cotillard? There's Cotillard and Cotillard. I think it's Cotillard that's on Tycho, the scientist. I think it's Cotillard. He's got him like he's observing the hell out of that guy. And that worries me because I don't know what Fred's capable of. I mean, I know Butcher of Anderson Station. So if he happens to be radical OPA, would he use the protomolecule to his advantage? Now, he has the missiles from Earth that they were shooting at arrows. And when Holden says, what are you going to do with them? He's like, nothing. Like, I don't have to. And I like that he says that, but I don't know if I believe it either. I don't have any other reason to believe that like he wants to go and destroy things because he knew arrows needed to be destroyed, but he needed to be talked into it by Miller. And speaking of Miller, Miller and Julie are kind of like heroes of the belt and Earth that they, they were the ones that drove Eros into Venus. And I really like that Miller is this hero on the belt now. Well, he is at Tycho Station. I don't know if he is on the belt because Holden is a hero on the belt as well because of the cant. But I'm liking that Miller is being remembered as a hero because he was, and that the story is out about him and Julie and them sacrificing their lives for Earth and the belt. I think that that's fantastic. I don't know if that's the way the story's going to stay because obviously no one's going to know about the proto molecule. Now, with Julie, her father is definitely under a lot of scrutiny with Christian, and she pretty much tells Ehrenreich, I want his ass or I'm going to take him down. That was me very much summarizing the mic drop that she like fucking threw down when she's talking to Ehrenreich. I have never been so in love with a female character. Like her and Kim Wexler from Better Call Saul are so good at fucking mic drops. Just phenomenal. Phenomenal. I want to be her when I grow up. But like I said, I gotta start smoking a pack of Marlboros a day. Now she has a friend, Dr. Iturbi or whatever his name is. It doesn't fit him, but whatever. He is headed to Venus. He wants to check out what happened when Eros crash landed into Venus. Now, I would assume it would have been destroyed, but you just see it crash. You don't really see an explosion coming out of Venus, right? So I don't know if it's destroyed. I don't know if it's just buried within the planet. I don't think Miller and Julie are still alive. Their conscience might be, but part of the protomolecule might have survived because that was massive. So there's definitely a strong chance that a piece of it survived. I was also thinking too when they destroyed the Anubis that the protomolecule was on there, that it could have just blown it apart rather than like I know like nukes like it like kills everything, but like I wouldn't put it past alien tech to survive because alien tech might not be destroyed by nuclear weapons. Just saying. A lot of moving parts still. A lot of characters that I think are being introduced that I'm super excited to get to know. A lot of female characters, of course, and a lot of people have been raving in the comments about like, oh, just wait. You love female characters. Just wait, which gets me so pumped. Ugh, I'm so excited. You guys get me like so hyped on this show. I like again, I can't hype up Expanse fans enough because you guys love this show and you love watching people discover it. But like you also love saying, "Holy shit, I didn't even pick up on that the first time I watched it." And then it's just like, "Hey, you missed this." And I'm like, "Oh, I can't believe I missed that." Like I love that shit so much. You guys have been awesome. So I like love watching this show. It's emotionally hard after losing Miller, but I'm excited to launch into more episodes, especially now that I know Miller got his he got his justice. He's memorialized. He is the hero. I can move on with an ending like that. The end of his story was beautiful, and the fact that Jules Pierre Mao has a second daughter, cool. Hopefully she'll be flying the Razorback. Maybe. And maybe against Dad, because Julie's dead. Ooh. If anyone knows my background with my sister, you know that I would totally be that sister that's like, F you, Dad, not to my dad. If my dad were Jules Pierre Mao. I made it awkward. Okay. Let's get into it. It's 108 outside and I have my air conditioning off. What am I thinking? I do like that it's starting out with the credits instead of like launching right into an episode because it's like, huh. Oh, and I forgot about what's his face and his the Epstein, Solomon Epstein, flying around in his ship. A snowflake, a red snowflake. Where is there red snow? Oh, Okay, we're starting off with Dreamer. It's not snow, it's blood. Ugh. So did the blue thing not take her? Oh no. Okay, blood in space is weird. It makes snowflakes. Come on, girl, get up. Friendly or foe?
We're gonna get you out of here. Hold still.
Okay.
Almost there.
Oh.
We estimate over 3,000 dead and thousands more wounded.
Oof.
Ganymede is the breadbasket of the outer planets. This is a humanitarian crisis of epic proportions.
Yeah.
We need to choose an appropriate Martian target in response. Christian?
Why?
We invite Mars to a peace summit.
A peace summit?
Yes.
Mars thinks it's our weapon, we think it's theirs. There are too many ships in one place, and we're sending more. The next step will be war.
Yeah.
When losers seek peace, they look even weaker.
That's not true.
You will sell it, because you saved Earth from Eris.
We all know who really did that. Why didn't you ever run for office?
She's...
I like getting shit done, and I like to keep my head attached to my neck.
Your father was smart.
Mm.
You're smarter.
She gets shit done. Oh, I love her. I don't know if you guys will ever get tired of me saying that.
And despite the circumstances, it will be good to see you against the Terror. Until then.
Wait, what? She's linked to Dawes? Cool.
And a little bit of magic. You guys know what magic is?
Aww, Alex is so good with kids. Oh boy.
Welcome on city.
Belt attacks.
Oh, is that what he calls it? He used to call it a shakedown. Yeah, now he's practically running series.
About time a belter was.
Oh. Okay, Naomi has spoken.
See? You're already friends.
Holden's got clout now.
I said one each. Back off.
Easy.
You leave her alone.
What did that do? You okay, buddy? I worry so much about Amos now.
Can we get you anything?
A porterhouse.
Fair.
Medium rare.
Same.
Gunny, I'm sorry to be the one to tell you, but no one from your team made it. 6 Blues charging you?
No. No, wait, it was the 7th. Lieutenant Sutton, he would have picked up on it. He was...
Oh, God.
She's bleeding again.
Nurse, we need a sedative.
Okay, last episode I said she was very one note. I take that back. Not that I'm happy to see this, but I'm happy to see this side of her. Also, somebody works in dentistry. I thought she bit her tongue.
It was painless, you know. The procedure. If you're interested.
I didn't say that.
Oh, Amos. Nothing's wrong with you. You're just
Today,
different.
there was this boy that looked at me like I was a monster. I think I scared his mother. I didn't mean to. It made me remember when I was that boy. And then there was Lydia.
Who?
Just someone that looked after me.
Love kept me at her bedside. Nearly caused me to miss out on the greatest work humanity has ever undertaken.
Mm.
You want to be that real boy again, to feel how you felt before the world broke you, the safety of your mother's embrace. But you cauterized all that in order to survive. You don't want that back again.
Maybe a little bit.
I can help you. I know how.
Poor Amos.
And if that is not sufficient enough to earn their respect, we have their missiles. And that. The belt needs a born belter to be its voice.
Anderson Dawes.
Anderson Dawes should represent us.
I would be honored to represent the belt. I do not doubt his heart. Fred Johnson has proven himself to be a true friend to the belt.
You gonna sit here and disrespect him?
As much as I fear war between Earth and Mars, I fear the peace more. We say the more you share, the more your bowl will be plentiful.
Not a bad sentiment.
And make no mistake, they will do it again.
What is Drummer thinking?
Once a thing is written, in for sempre, it is forever.
I was on Eros. I was on Eros. I saw it dying. The threat has been eliminated. Returning them will show that the belt is ready to lead the peace.
James Holden, Varatna.
I don't know what Baratna means.
Keeping the missiles is an act of war, which will lead to the end of the belt.
You, Satara, you think this is over?
I hope that it is.
I have a feeling Fred and Dawes have a history.
You don't say.
You and Fred Johnson, two big noise Earthers telling Belters how they should run the belt. If Eris rammed into Earth, wiped out half of your people, then you'd know.
Oof. Oof.
This oppressive pull down, it pulls their spirits down with it.
Wow.
I look forward to experiencing it firsthand.
Yes, she does. Yeah, it's not an interview.
Seven Blues were charging at us. That's less than a third of their full garrison. Why would...
Let's just focus on the facts.
Seventh man. He was behind them.
I swear they were shooting at him.
Sounds like you're saying Earth initiated the attack.
You want to believe that.
Yes. Fucking Earth has attacked us.
I don't think that's what happened.
We'll give them a goddamn war.
I don't think that's what happened. Get off my ship.
Oh, I could use one of these.
I don't think the Martians will give you one.
They didn't give you one either.
Legitimate salvage.
It most certainly is.
I've heard legitimate salvage a couple different times.
You mean like all Earthers aren't scumbags? And some Belters are just full of shit?
I didn't say it was the whole story. Just a useful part. You came away with nothing that could help the belt defend itself.
There wasn't time.
You want to paint me as one of the bad guys because I'm an Earther? Have a great time.
Good and bad, don't get distracted by that. It will just confuse you.
We're really busy.
All right. He wouldn't offer me up to the inner planets or be willing to return Earth's missiles so readily unless he had another card to play.
None that we know of. Now get off my ship.
Okay, so Holden is like really emotional and he acts this way.
You remind me of someone.
But I'm not mad about it.
Just missing the hat, that's all.
We are in this together. Otherwise, we're all lost.
Oof. Naomi is conflicted. Girl, you're injured up. Calm down. Okay, so it attacked the ship and it attacked the mirrors. I was very confused. I thought that there was 2 ships. There were not. Or I thought there was 1 ship. There were 2 ships. Good grief.
You know we can get you a new suit.
Fuck off.
Mm.
Sorry, sir. No disrespect intended.
Oops.
Captain Martins.
He looks familiar. Who is that?
I'm a Marine. I'll be fine.
You know, I served with your father. He would have been very proud of you.
Have you checked that drone's feed yet?
We were on high alert for anything in that area. There was no drone over your position.
No, that's not right. I saw it.
Why are you so interested in it? What do you think it saw? What did you see, Bobby?
I can't remember.
Okay.
Mm. She can, but I know she doesn't want to say it out loud.
We've come a long way since the loading docks on cities. Hey, Molly?
You don't get to call me that anymore, Pampa. Constipated, you suck a stone to get things moving. If you see the problem, you shove that rock up your ass.
Come on. We were toast to Fred Johnson's secret weapon.
I don't like it.
It sharpens your mind.
I want one. Is it for daily use? Because I could use one.
6 in formation up front and the 7th bringing up the rear.
The 7th man.
The UN Marines, they weren't firing at us. They were shooting behind them, at him.
Yeah, that's what I thought I saw.
Continue, that's an
I
order.
want to know about the blue face. Yeah, this guy. God, that's fucking...
The 7th man, he wasn't wearing a vac suit.
That's enough.
That's terrifying. Terrifying. Maybe she's lucky she doesn't remember.
He's getting new data. He says it's talking to him.
Oh, is this who he assumes Fred Johnson's secret weapon is Cortazar?
Apparently not all of it.
Well, does he know where?
Not yet.
Is Holden gonna figure out that Naomi didn't destroy it? Oh, okay.
Yogo Harari.
Not 2 people I thought were gonna be in the same shot together.
I better keep my eye on you. Soon your legend will be better than mine.
Fred Johnson just want people. Scientists.
God damn it.
What for, do you paint, sir? Do you know how old you are?
19, I think. 30 years.
Even a sense of time comes from them. On Jupiter, you'll be celebrating your 1st birthday. It's hard to feel we matter out here, isn't it? It's hard to believe that we can make a difference.
Still don't like Dawes. Not that I even hate him. He just makes me very uncomfortable.
In recognition of your extraordinary service to Mars, MCRN Command has awarded you the Purple Heart.
Oh. Normally that means you've lost people. I'm sure she'd want her friends back.
You'll tell them your story. Tensions were high. In the confusion of a communications blackout, your team fired first.
Sir, did you say we shot first?
Well, truth is a tricky thing, especially when...
They stormed our line. That thing was driving them
I
forward.
don't want to hear any more talk about a thing, Gunny. Are we clear?
Yes, sir.
You know what I remember most about Earth, Gunny?
Not so you're gonna tell me a fucking story now to sell me on this bullshit.
Atta girl. Yeah, walk away, sir.
The UN has demanded your direct testimony. When you get there, you'll tell them your story.
She's going to Earth?
Sergeant, you're going to Earth.
That is not how she pictured going to Earth. Is she gonna see an ocean? Oh, Lopez. R.I.P. Bra in space. Yeah, she definitely heard that. What are you doing, Holden? Is he gonna go try to kill Cortazar? When did Holden get balls like that? Oh no, Dawes has him. Yeah. Oh, Diogo. God damn it.
He's taken Cortazar.
Passion. Override it.
Can't do. System's locked out.
Oh, shit. Like, the one person you don't want to have the proto-molecule is somebody like Anderson Dawes.
Let's roll.
Is Amos with you?
I don't know where he is. Get your ass down here.
We'll lose him if you wait. Just go! Go!
Oh, they're gonna go without both of them? I love the flip maneuver that they do. I love seeing Alex doing this. It's born for it.
Gotcha.
Unless he's not on that ship.
We should wait for backup.
Every second we wait is another second that
You need
Dawes puts a bullet in
Amos.
Cortazar's head. If it comes down to it, I go low, you go high. Open our door on my mark. Ready?
You got me. Just me.
Yeah.
We lost Dawes. He's got Cortazar. They're gone.
Oh my god. Episodes just fly by. I'm not kidding. Like, when I watch a movie, I feel like it's taking forever. When I watch this show, I feel like it's 10 minutes. I want more. Okay, so I've now gotten to see Gunny be a little bit more different. And I like that she has the emotion for her comrades, like her friends, her ship, her captain, all those things, and the emotion that she's displaying. But I really love how she like kind of called bullshit on bullshit. Which is not an easy thing to do, I think, for somebody in her position, because she's not really high up on the Marines list, although she did just get a Purple Heart, which, like I said, generally means you've lost a lot of people. You've gotten lucky. So I'm interested to see her go to Earth, because her whole thing is like she was ready to go to Earth for war. And she literally kind of has it in her hands that if she wants, she can say that UN shot first and Mars will attack. I don't know if Mars will attack, but like it could lead to an all-out war, and she could have that. She could say that Mars shot first, even if it was accidental. That could lead to an all-out war. Or she could tell the truth, and I think the truth will intrigue Christian, first of all. Second of all, I don't think it's going to be lost on anybody who hears her testimony that knew what happened on Eros and saw it will know that she's probably talking about the proto-molecule. Maybe, if she describes it well enough. Maybe they won't. Maybe they won't. But if she kind of mentions that, like, somebody didn't have their vac suit on and they were blue, I mean, I don't know how, like, Holden's little antennas don't shoot up and, like, go like, what? Hold on. You know, But Holden. So him kind of standing up for Fred Johnson, against, I don't want to say against the belt, because he very much wants what's best for the belt, but he's an Earther, and Belters don't want Earthers telling them that they know what's best. Like Fred Johnson. Anderson Dawes gets under my skin, but I definitely like how he gets under Holden's skin, and how Holden is kind of the same way with Fred Johnson. Like, get the fuck off my ship. Get the fuck out of here. You know, like he knows that Dawes is trying to manipulate him. And think Naomi, she's a strong girl. She's got a good head on her shoulders, but she is a belter. So obviously her loyalty is going to sway that way. And she was kind of friends with people who were in the OPA. So I'm guessing that doesn't really go away. Like your love for the belt, but your, I don't know, radicalization or even your rebelliousness. I don't think that really goes away. And I think being around Anderson Dawes might trigger that for her. Definitely with the proto molecule still being out there in that torpedo and her not destroying it, her and Holden are going to have a nice long chat. And now that Anderson Dawes has Kodazar, I don't know if he knows how to talk to Kodazar the way that he needs to in order to get what he needs from him. Taking Kodazar away from his research, I don't think is going to help him. I think Dawes either knows too little and he messed up, or he knows just enough or too much and it's going to be dangerous. Diogo, my good boy, not so good anymore. Not happy with you. I know he just wants to belong. I know that now he's radicalized, for the OPA. He is with the cause. He wants the belt to succeed. He's ready to go to war. He's ready to fight. He's chomping at the bit for something. And Anderson Dawes knows this, and he plays beautifully. Like, just gets Diogo to do exactly what he wants him to do. Yeah, and like definitely Holden saying like, I think Fred Johnson and Anderson Dawes have beef. You think? You think? I was kind of like, oh, they're kind of buddies. Like I thought maybe they would be two heads of different factions in the OPA. They don't have love for each other, but they do know that they're on the same side. So it's a little convoluted as to like who's fighting for what and what they're willing to do. Like everyone's trying to fight over the missiles from Earth, and everyone knows the right thing to do is to return them. Using them, active war. Keeping them, active war. Like, if you can avoid war, you need to, but I understand that the Belters, like, finally feel like they have some sort of power. And if you point it at Earth, they'll leave you alone. I don't think that's the case, but definitely that's what they think. And definitely, this episode with all the refugees coming in from Ceres to Tycho Station, and you see like Alex joking around with the kids and being personable with them, and like, hey, you want to see a magic trick? And Naomi and Holden just being normal, regular human beings, and then you see just Amos like kind of struggling, like he doesn't know how to be like, I don't know, like empathetic. Obviously, but like even to speak with empathy or sympathy, he's just not good at it. Him getting kind of screamed at by that little boy and the look on his face, I knew he was having a memory of when he was a kid. And I don't know who Lydia is, but I would assume that because he said his mother died and that he was around prostitutes growing up, like, was she the head of a whorehouse? Like, was she a madam? I could see that being the case. I could see him being brought up in that kind of a scenario, and I hate, I hate the conversation that him and Cortazar had, but I loved it at the same time because it explained a lot about Amos, but it also, you kind of got the sense that Kodazar was kind of saying something that Amos needed to hear. It was either, destroy what's left of that inside of you and let it go, because you can't go back. And I don't think he can necessarily go back, but he can find a little bit of it still inside of him. And I find it very curious that he was nowhere to be found when they took Kodazar. Because they were like, where's Amos? And Alex and Naomi are in the Rocinante, and Holden is on Tycho Station. And you don't see Amos after he has that conversation with Kodazar. You don't see him when, the whole Fred, Anderson Dawes, Holden scenario is going on. Is he with Anderson Dawes right now? Is he on that ship? Like, is he helping? I don't know. I don't know. And also his relationship, Anderson Dawes' relationship with Drummer. I don't know what that's about. I don't know if it's loving. I don't know if it's daughterly. I don't like it. Not one bit. And lastly, like, just back on Earth with Christian and Aaron Wright, and like Aaron Wright, just he always wants to go to war. He wants to just shots fired, let's attack Mars. And she's like, can we chill? Like, they don't have the firepower to go to war with us. They have fancy ships, but they don't have a lot of people. Like, can we sit down and talk so we can avoid the situation that happened in the past? Which I think is the situation that Gunny had referenced a couple episodes back about that's why Mars wasn't terraformed as soon as they had anticipated because of whatever had happened. Maybe one day it'll stick and I'll remember it, but today's not that day. So many questions. Am I happy that Anderson Dawes is back? He's not my favorite character. I'm not gonna lie. It starts to get back into the politics of things, and I'm very much more into the science. So maybe if he's more political and he's got the scientist, that we'll get a nice even mix of the both. But like the proto molecule and all that that's where my heart is right now. Is like I want to know more about that. I want to know more about the alien guy on Ganymede, and I really, oh God, I can't wait to see Draper on Earth. I don't know if that actually does happen or not. I'm assuming so, but like I'm very interested to see her actually in 1G gravity and not fighting a war, and like what that looks like for her. I think it would be so interesting. Where's Amos? Who's Holden gonna yell at next? Who's Naomi gonna just like give like a side eye and very sternly look at? Judgingly, but like in a way of like trying to figure them out. Who's Fred Johnson gonna? He's gonna take his breath and he's gonna look down his nose at them. I like Fred. I like Fred a lot. But he's scary sometimes. Drummer, girl, no. No, we're not doing that. And who's Christian gonna drop the mic on next? That's really all I want to know. I want to see her outfit, and I want to see her fucking put someone down with her words. Like she can paralyze a man with her voice. I love it. Okay, guys, if you want to see the full-length reaction, you can head over to my Patreon. There's also up to 2 episodes earlier than you will get on YouTube. You can like, subscribe, get notifications. Let me know what I missed from this episode. Let me know what that damn conflict was. I can't remember if the one that they couldn't terraform Mars. And Christian mentions it almost started a war like 47 years ago. You let me know what that was. Because I don't want to look it up. I depend on you guys to make me smart. So help me? How does that work? I don't know. Speaking of looking smart, I gotta go. All right, guys. I'll see ya.